After getting the first hands-on look of iPhone 16 Pro Max, now we're going to see all the new updates that are coming on iPhone 16 Pro Max. The new design, new internals, any price increase. Now are we going to see AI features on iPhone? Let me explain, so stick till the end to find more, and for more updates, don't forget to subscribe. There are a bunch of new updates coming, but these updates will have consequences. We are going to see a price hike on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now Apple is holding the price from last year, as Apple made a couple of changes in iPhone 15 Pro Max, including a new titanium frame and A17 Pro chipset. Still, Apple priced iPhone 15 Pro Max at $1,199. But this year, Apple will increase it, and I'm expecting a big jump. Now this year, Apple is going to add new cameras, which I'll explain in a moment, a new and bigger displays, the new A18 Pro chipset, and even the AI features will add up the cost of iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now as a safe guess, at least we are going to see a $100 price hike on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let me explain. The Galaxy S24 Ultra this year was priced $100 more than the S23 Ultra, and Samsung is right now the biggest competitor of Apple in flagship devices, meaning Apple will also price increase on iPhone 16 Pro Max similar to S24 Ultra, which is at $1,299. So if you want to buy iPhone 16 Pro Max, you need to save $100 extra just in case if there's any price increase. The design changes are real on iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get the first hands-on look of it. This is the first ever hands-on look of iPhone 16 Pro Max dummies, and this is exclusive from a fellow YouTuber TechDroider. Shared a complete iPhone 16 lineup, where we saw a big design shift on iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. The design looks like the iPhone 10, but the camera lenses are about 10 times larger on iPhone 16. Also, below the power button, we got a touch-sensitive button, which is well known as a capture button, which is a big update. Also, iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max look similar than that of the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but there is one change: the size of the display, which I will explain in the display part. Although Apple is going to change the sides on iPhone 16 Pro Max, last year they bring us brushed titanium, but this time we are going to see a polished titanium with the shiny sides, more like iPhone 14 Pro Max but with the titanium sides. Not only the back, but the display is also going to change on iPhone 16 Pro Max. After the launch of iPhone 15 Pro Max, it was expected Apple might feature a new display technology on iPhone 16 Pro Max. They called it a border reduction structure, a best way to increase the display size, yet phone will have a similar size as iPhone 15 Pro Max. The Pro models, iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, features these displays, and according to reports, iPhone 16 Pro will feature a 6.3 inches display compared to 6.1, and 16 Pro Max will feature a 6.9 inches compared to only 6.7. Now these changes won't affect the size of overall phone, but instead the bezel size will be reduced. Although there are some production issues going on with these displays, we could hope Apple will fix these on time to give us new displays, as they will supply these new displays from Samsung and LG. There's one bad news. According to some rumors, base model iPhone 16 and 16 Plus might feature the same 60Hz display. Apart from this, Apple is also going big with internals and wireless charging on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Report from French media indicating Apple is changing internals on iPhone 16 Pro Max. The mock-up, or we should say dummies, were shared online with the MagSafe on the back. And by looking at the images, the MagSafe on iPhone 16 Pro Max is thinner compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The reduction in thickness helps Apple to improve the wireless charging on iPhone 16 Pro Max. It will be more efficient and can provide faster charging speeds. Now according to rumors, Apple is going to improve the wireless charging speed from 15 watt on 15 Pro Max to 20 watt on 16 Pro Max. While these rumors didn't confirm the wired charging, although according to previous confirmed sources, Apple is going to change the wired charging speed on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Expected speed is 40 watt on 16 Pro Max, quite low compared to Android phones but better compared to 15 Pro Max. This could be the biggest reason we are going to see a price hike on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Apple is ready to add generative AI in the next generation of iPhones, and it is expected we are going to see an AI features in iOS 18. Lately, we got the news that Apple is going to add Google generative AI in the iPhone 16 lineup, but a recent report indicates Apple have even bigger plans for the iPhone 16 lineup. In recent development, Apple resumed a talk with OpenAI to add generative AI aka ChatGPT AI features in the iOS 18. Apple wants to seamlessly integrate the new advanced language models in Apple ecosystem. That said, Apple is already in discussion with Google for the generative AI. They are most probably wants to add Gemini Nano in iOS 18, the same language model Samsung is using in the Galaxy S24 Ultra, or the next generation of Gemini Nano which will be used for Galaxy S25 Ultra. If this is real, this means we are going to see some amazing AI features on iPhone 16 Pro Max. First, an easy guess will be circuit search will going to come with the iPhone 16 lineup. The second would be object removal in a picture, and we might see object removal in a video. Also, the night sight video might come with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. These are just guesses and not confirmed feature, but we will see similar features in the iPhone 16 Pro Max but with a different name. Also, according to some rumors, Apple is working on a new AI editor which will going to edit your photos, a complete AI-based photo editor. I would hope Apple will give us similar features like Magic Eraser in iPhone 16 Pro Max, which will make iPhone 16 Pro Max compete against the Pixel devices and the new Galaxy S24 Ultra. And this might be the second biggest reason for increasing the price on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Apple is also going to change one of the most important camera on iPhone 16 Pro Max. The ultra-wide sensor is getting an update from 12 megapixel on iPhone 15 Pro Max to 48 megapixel on iPhone 16 Pro Max. A massive jump. This will going to improve the low light ultra wide shots on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Also, there is a special feature coming to iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max cameras. Although we are going to see the same 48 megapixel sensor on 16 Pro Max and there is no update in it, but Apple is using a new technology called ALD, atomic layer deposition. The main purpose of using this layer is to reduce the lens glare while taking a picture or recording a video. This is more like anti-reflective coating, which will help to reduce the lens glare. If you are familiar with the Galaxy S24 Ultra anti-reflective coating, we might see a similar feature on the camera housing of iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. Again, this feature will be limited to Pro models. And yes, a 5x telephoto sensor will debut on iPhone 16 Pro smaller version. Last year, we get this sensor only on iPhone 15 Pro Max. With the bigger displays, Apple needs to change the batteries on iPhone 16 Pro Max, and they will change it. With the new cooling system, Apple is going big with the battery and charging speed of iPhone 16 Pro Max. Recently, iPhones are known for their battery life, and Apple is finally giving us bigger batteries in iPhone 16 entire lineup. Even the batteries were leaked before. Also, Apple is going to use a stack battery technology to increase the battery capacity but will stick with the same size. That means with the same thickness and weight, Apple managed to add a bigger batteries in the iPhone 16 lineup. That is a 5% increase in the battery size of iPhone 16 Pro Max at 4676 mAh instead of 4422. Other models are also going to see a battery update. iPhone 16 base model will going to feature a 6% battery update. iPhone 16 Pro will going to feature a 2.5% battery increase, but the iPhone 16 Plus will going to feature a smaller battery, 9% smaller compared to the iPhone 15 Plus. Let's see how much difference we could see in the battery life. Although finally, Apple is going to change the charging speed on iPhone 16 lineup. According to rumors, we are going to see up to 40 watt of fast charging on iPhone 16 lineup, which is a big jump over previous generations. As per tradition, Apple will launch its next generation Apple product in September. On this note, if you find value from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.